Girl, open the walls, play with your dolls. We'll be a perfect family.
We'll start on the bathroom. This is the top attic floor and the bathroom's in the attic. And in the bathroom we've got a toilet that the lid's lift. Unfortunately it's not plumbed in, so it doesn't flush.
Doesn't flush. You've got a
toilet brush, you've got real toilet paper on the roll, you've got a bidet with the towels, laundry basket, in the back dresser, I think, oh, you've only got a spare toothbrush in that cupboard. And there's nothing on the back wall. There's a shower unit with toiletries in the shower unit. On the wash hand stand, you've got tissues, toothbrush, toothpaste, a soap dispenser, a shaving mug on the top shelf, and various bottles and potions. Again, various bottles and potions on
Look at that cupboard.
this. And I think this cupboard you will see, I have got Yardley's soap, which is my surname because I'm called Annie Yardley. So you've got Yardley's soap, toothpaste and Pear's soap, which is the soap I use in real life. You've got spare sponges in here for your bath.
Unbelievable.
And spare towels.
And you have ducks.
Ducks on the wall, because when I was little my mum had ducks on her wall. They're very old-fashioned, but I had to have them. You've got a set of scales here and another laundry basket. That's the bathroom.
And the flower.
Oh, and the flower. You go through that door there and you come into this room, which is the hall, the top landing, and this bit here is the sewing corner and a bit of the library. And on this you've got all your reels of cotton, which if I take off you can see each
real
one.
Spools.
They're real spools with real thread on them that you could undo. So I'll put that back for the time being.
Who's made it all for you? Some of it you said you made it yourself, but some of it you've ordered.
There's artisans. This is my sewing box with pins and needles, more thread and an inch tape. This is the sewing machine.
Singer.
It's a Singer sewing machine, which is a real make-of sewing machine, and as you can see, it's got movable parts on it. I've got another inch tape here, a piece of material, scissors, and this is a solid silver thimble that a craftsman made specially for me because he'd never been asked to make a thimble before for anybody. So this is a silver thimble on the sewing machine. This is just a little storage box. I don't think it's got anything in it. No, it's empty for storage, but everybody has these in their house. This is my first bookcase, and as you can see each individual book comes out. I'll just put that up there for now. And this is the home of Pooh Bear. This is from Winnie the Pooh's fairy tales and children's tales, and though the whole book is not printed in here, excerpts from the book can be read on each page
with a magnifying glass.
Yes,
probably.
yes, but it is readable. Right, then we move through the door at the back. Oh, the flower arrangement was done by myself, and I bought the baths separately. I put all the lighting in, I put all the door frames in, the doors on, the skirting boards and the architrave round the ceilings, and all the lights have got wires underneath the carpets to wire up each light.
Unbelievable.
We move on to the top bedroom, and in this you've got a laptop, you've got a hip flask.
A laptop? Can you show me the laptop?
Yeah,
is it open?
It's open.
Right. Can you play games in it?
No, it doesn't work. You've got a pair of glasses on a laptop.
So
And there's your
Yeah, I
lap.
recognise the screen, the
Yeah.
saver.
Yeah, screensaver, the glasses. You've got a hi-fi system with speakers, and the place needs dusting. You've got a camera and pound notes in that drawer.
And the camera is made of, is it metal?
Yes, it's just base metal, the camera. There's your camera. That's shirt and ties in this drawer.
Nice cotton shirts.
Uh-huh.
What's in
You've
this
got
drawer?
his hat and his scarf in this drawer.
Right. Who's supposed to live in this
It's a family.
bedroom? It's a family, but okay,
Yeah.
a member of the family.
Yeah,
so
it's
a
just
young lad, maybe.
the grown-up son.
The grown-up son.
This is a jumper that I knitted myself. And I knitted it on cocktail sticks and separated ordinary double knitting wool and spliced it, took all the yarns apart so that you could get the thin weave on the jumper. No pattern, just from my own head. That's that one. You've got his musical instruments because my son in real life plays guitar, so I had to have guitars in here.
Right.
You've got his acoustic guitar and his electric guitar.
Where's the electric guitar?
There.
And Mark's got electric guitar as well.
He's got acoustic guitars. The rug on the floor I made myself. I didn't make these cushions, but in here you've got Concord, scissors, pencils, pens, a bonsai tree, and the printer for your laptop. Various books here. You've got an ashtray, a solid silver pen, which is a fountain pen, and the top comes off. You've got a ruler. In this cupboard, you've got spare textbooks. And in some of the drawers, there should be... This is where he keeps his money. He's obviously a lot richer than...
The other members.
No, well,
of
that's in
family.
the other drawer, isn't it? So, at the back, you've got a Tiffany-style lamp. You've got a mobile phone and a radio player. You've got several...
Well, his bedside, you mean?
Yeah, you've got a little jumper here. You've got his dressing gown. He's obviously untidy. His dressing gown. And I think he's got newspapers slung on the bed, yeah, that he's reading newspapers.
Oops.
I'll sort it all later.
Concord flew.
Yeah, Concord flu. In this drawer, you've got Parker pen set. And Parker is a real
Lavish.
make.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So it is a real make, Parker.
Yeah.
Ordered from them.
No, it's just somebody on the website. More textbooks. Do you want me to go through every drawer here? Or not?
Probably not.
No,
Yeah.
that's enough.
Yeah, that's
Do you
enough.
want to see what's in his wardrobe?
Yes. Some
Now
nice
he's got
sets of
magazines
clothes.
in his magazine rack. Bin liner in the bin. And the bin liner was made out of a plastic glove. Cut the fingers off the ends.
All right.
This is his wardrobe. And you can see he's got a top hat just fallen off. And in his wardrobe we have some clothes.
My goodness me! This is not real. Because it's so real.
Well, I sourced all these things separately and put them together. And his spare pair of slippers in the drawer. So that's that room done. We'll put it back together later. There's something stuck in this.
Yes, let's mention it now.
bookcase. Right. Okay. My son in real life is a roofer. So though some of the slates were attached to this roof, it was in desperate need of repair. So he repaired all the roof. He dressed the top of the windows in lead, as you would do in real life. If this was a real house, this is how your windows would be dressed. And he put all the dressing in lead round the tiles. So that is done as it would be done in real life. It's only done in 1/12 miniature, which, as I say, is a 12th of what it would be in real life. And then we will move on to the next room. So we will open up the front, ones that light up as so. And it has a letterbox, a door knocker, door stop, door handles, and a bell. And then you can open the doors into the entrance hall. We've got some plants here and a rubber mat and the staircases and topiary outside the front door.
Topiary.
Trees cut in shapes is called topiary because they're winding.
I didn't know that word, topiary.
Topiary.
Oh, topiary. We say topiary.
Yeah,
so that's
it's my Scottish accent. Yeah, topiary.
Yeah,
topiary.
topiary.
And then we'll open the doll's house and stop. We come
Oh,
to the
my
main part.
goodness.
you
How
want-
many people live in this house?
It's up to your own imagination. In actual fact, there are no dolls at all in this house because I don't like the faces on the dolls that are available. So
Yeah.
I don't buy them. So they're all out visiting. So where do you want to start? This room?
Yes. That's another bedroom.
This is a girl's bedroom this time. I made the hat box.
Oops.
This is the hat box I made myself. And as you can see, it's got an assortment of hats in. So that's that one.
Nice and bright colours.
There's a double bed. Again, this girl likes her hats. She's got several hats. She's got a Louis Vuitton bag.
Louis Vuitton.
Louis Vuitton. She's got little leather moccasins. And she should have... these are her, what I call Wizard of Oz shoes. You know the film Wizard of Oz?
Oz, yeah, of
Yes.
course, yeah. Shoes, so fairy tale shoes.
These are her little red, because they're the shoes that she had on
Yeah,
in
almost
the
like,
Wizard of Oz.
almost like Cinderella shoes.
Yes, but I can't remember the name of the main character.
Character.
The dog was Toto. You had the Tin Man, the lion, Dorothy.
Dorothy, okay. I watched it such a long time ago, I
Yeah.
don't remember.
I didn't make this, but I just fell in love with it. The little jacket.
Knitted.
Yes. And if you can get round here, you can see she's got a coat on the coat stand with a hat to match. And on the back of the door, she's got her pyjamas and her dressing gown.
She's very fashionable, this
Yes.
girl.
On the chair, she's got knickers and bra to match. On her chest of drawers, she's got figures from Alice in Wonderland and also...
I need to show that. Hold on a sec. So these are the characters from Alice in...
Yeah, excluding the Gollywog.
And let me just try and get inside. Right, and I see the rabbit.
Yes, the Mad Hatter and Alice.
And Alice, yeah,
Yeah.
and the Mad Hatter.
Yeah, she's got a set of gloves there and a bottle of nail varnish. And in the drawers, we should have various pieces of clothing. So in this one, she's got some, a vest top.
Right.
She's got her stockings.
Stockings. Yeah, people don't wear nowadays stockings,
no,
do
they
they?
don't. I'll put that back later. The clock works. It was made by an artisan who served his apprenticeship in enamelling, and he does enamel. All the inside of the carriage clock is enamelled, and it works. He's carved it. Obviously, the lamp works. The teddy bears. Have got movable parts.
That's Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah. And that's Winnie the Pooh's boyfriend, relaxing.
Christopher Robin.
The quilt is hand embroidered, not by myself, but by another artisan, and the cushions match.
Oh, his boyfriend, so that's another teddy bear.
That's the other teddy bear. And in this wardrobe, we have a purple handbag hanging on the door, and our gloves, incidentally, are purple that match the handbag. And in here we have several of her clothes. We've got more extremely fancy shoes. I'll put it in the palm of my hand so that you can see it.
Oh, no. Extremely fancy shoes.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that, and on high heels too.
Yes, beautiful.
But you have just one, or you have a
No,
pair?
I have the pair. There's
You
a
have
pair. There's the other one.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we've got a fancy garter, an evening bag, another handbag, and another pair of blue handbag and blue gloves. And you can see the purple gloves to go with the purple handbag. She's got a couple of jumpers in here and some jeans.
Some jeans. And they're jeans.
Yeah, denim jeans, yeah. That's that. And then we will move on to the central hall.
Helen?
In this one I put in the staircase, the banisters, all the door frames, the doors, the carpets, the electrics, and you can see quite difficult getting lights in there.
Oh, yeah, I can see the pictures, yeah.
Yeah, pictures I bought. You've got light switches on the wall here, and that's about all in this. And in these, I did the flower. I bought the vases and this little vase, and I did the flower arranging myself. And again, on the vase right at the back, I did the flower arranging on that. And that's that room. Then we'll go through this door into this bedroom, which is the master bedroom.
Master bedroom.
Okay.
With ensuite.
Yes. No, not ensuite.
Right.
This
And on the second.
perfume bottles, as you can see, out of beads. There's a pair of black gloves. I bought the perfume boxes with perfume bottles in them. She's got a silver brush set, a powder bowl, candlestick, flowers, snowdrops.
That's a female's.
Yeah, this is the master bedroom, no, because the guy's bits over here.
Yeah,
she's got she's got a hat box again, which I made myself. I made the rug. She's got a blanket box with a spare duvet set in it, keys, money, glasses, and an old-fashioned hot water bottle.
How does this look? Yeah, because not many people have seen an old-fashioned
hot water bottle. And they
bottle.
were ceramic. That's ceramic, and that's what the old-fashioned hot water bottle. We're going back to the 1940s here. That's what they had. They didn't have rubber hot water bottles.
How did they use them? Did they put them in bed?
Yes.
Next to them?
Yes, they put them in bed before they got in bed to warm the sheets. And then if they were still hot when they got in bed, they used to put their feet on them and then take them out when they were cold. There's bra and pants here. I'll just move these up for you so that you can see them properly. That's the bra and that's the pants. We've got...
That's a bit untidy.
Yeah.
Lying on the floor.
Well, yeah. We've got a little pair of black leather boots, the man's slippers, the woman's slippers, her negligee and housecoat, and his dressing gown. On the bed, we've got another handmade quilt with cushions to match, a scarf which I made myself, cardigan and denim jeans. On the bedside cabinets, you've got again 2 Tiffany style lamps with, on this side, tissues and a book, and on the other side a clock radio and a book. Here we've got a jewellery box with jewellery inside, some of which I made, some of which I didn't make.
But you bought it on...
Do you want me to take any of it out?
No, it's okay. No.
There's earrings.
Seen very well. Earrings.
Yes. I think I need the tweezers to get them out.
Yeah, don't.
Yeah,
don't.
there's the earrings, drop earrings, and that's the bracelet to match them. And I've made several sets of these. A pair of man's gloves on the top, and again a silver vase with some hand arranged flowers on it. The picture of it here on the wall, if you can get it, is actually my son Mark when he was a baby, and that is him at about, I think, 6 months old or 8 months old.
So you had to like shrink it and minimize it,
that was
or
the size.
that was the size of the picture.
Yes.
All right. Well, made by a very old camera. Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
okay, it
but that was
50
actually
years
my
ago,
son.
55 years
That's
ago.
actually my son. There are clothes in the wardrobe. Do you want me to open the wardrobe? So you
Oh,
can
go
see.
on then. Yeah, but then what I want you to do is show me this leather glove, which is
Yeah.
fascinating.
Yeah.
Remember, you put it on
Yes.
your palm.
Right. This is... This is a pair of jeans, a flowery shirt for your holidays, a jumper, and another pair of trousers. And in here we may have something, I don't know. And I can't get that drawer open. Now, none of these drawers are, because this is slightly distorted. Oh yes, there's something in here. Yes, we've got our flip-flops.
Flip-flops.
Yes, let me put the wardrobe down.
Now, what are they? I forget.
I'll take them out.
All right, yeah. These like swimming
For what you wear on the
slippers.
beach.
Yes.
Little pair of flip-flops.
Yeah, flip-flops, of course. How fascinating. Look at that. Are they made of rubber?
Yes, they're rubberized. Right. We have
Ready to go on a holiday.
We've got a pair of women's black leather gloves and her black handbag to match, and her little black leather shoes to match.
Isn't that something?
Got a pair of black leather boots. And another hat box, which again I made myself. And inside we've got some very fancy hats.
So I bet they go to Ascot
Yes.
regularly.
There are things in most of the drawers. In this drawer she's got a box of perfume, hairspray, a brush and a comb.
Oh, very well in order.
More underwear.
Right. Fancy one too.
Yes. Here we've got handbags and gloves to match in grey felt, suede and brown leather. And do you want every drawer opened or not?
Probably not. Yeah.
Well, this
But I get the idea that all of them,
Very
each
fancy.
of them is filled in with
Yeah,
something
yeah.
miniature.
Very fancy underwear.
Very fancy underwear. Yeah.
Right. And we'll
No
show-
simple people live in this
No.
house.
So that's that room. I'll put it
That's
back
that
together.
room.
We will go down to the main living room now. It's the main living room. We've got a doorstop, the same as the skull I have in real life, as a doorstop. Again, all the little magazines you can read. This is by a famous guy called Giles, who's a famous cartoonist. Several books, Scottish castles, cushions. I made some of those myself. Fruit bowl, television. The clock works, again made by the same guy as made the previous clock, and you can see they're having chocolates and wine, and there's a box of Pringles crisps.
Pringles.
Room with the dog and the cat
Yeah.
watching the television. and the
Pringles. I
half-light.
want to just zoom in to show Pringles because that is funny. Yeah. Are there real Pringles inside?
No,
And then you have bowl,
the fish bowl,
the fish bowl,
and the speakers for the hi-fi system.
and in a vase. Right.
Right. And even the hurricane lamp lights up. You can see the light on the hurricane lamp.
Is there a standalone switch for that, or
No,
it's
no,
together
it's
with
wired.
everything? Yeah.
This is the main hall, the middle hall.
No, tell me about the fireplace. The
Oh,
fireplace.
Yeah,
that is,
it lights up.
and you have the set of
The companion set.
the companion set is called.
Yes,
Yeah,
and they all
yeah.
come apart.
So you had
and
to order them separate.
Yeah. And the candles on the fireplace, and the clock actually works, but it needs a new battery in it. But it actually is a real working clock.
Amazing.
Mm.
Right.
So that's that. This is the middle hall, which is just
Middle
a
hall.
staircase again, which I put in, and the banisters, and the little pot stand and pots. There is a special word for those, and I've forgotten what it's called.
For what?
But a pot and a stand that match like that. I
Oh,
can't
okay,
remember what
okay.
they're called. It'll come to me.
I just want to. These look like Van Gogh pictures, with sunflowers. No. Oh, I can't.
Yes, they will be. No. Again, painted by a lady called Anne Hall,
And
who's famous for her doll's house miniature pictures.
Pictures,
Right.
yeah.
In this one, we have.
Oh, it's another bedroom. Looks.
This
like
is a
men's one.
bachelor bedroom. You've got a kilt right in the far corner. Do you want me to bring the kilt out so you can see the kilt?
So he's a Scotsman. Oh, this is a Scottish house, isn't it?
Yeah. So you've got the kilt on a stand. You can switch it off.
Switch off.
You've got his chest of drawers, a pot plant and a candle. His chair with his polo neck sweater on it. He's obviously just going to pack all his luggage.
For a business trip or
Yes.
for a golf
Yes.
course somewhere.
So that's his luggage, and he's got his binocular case because he's off to the races with real binoculars in the case.
Can you take it out?
Mm-hmm.
This is another amazing.
That's his binoculars and binocular case.
Who makes all that?
There's a special firms that do specialise, and this is an old lady. She's retiring now, makes these. And feel how soft the leather is, Masha. It's top quality leather.
Yeah.
So
it's
soft.
very soft and
And all these...
velvet.
Yeah, it's as soft as velvet, yes. But everything moves. His old-fashioned suitcase where the compartments come out, and it's all beautifully lined. And even to the straps with the little buckles on.
Which you can lock and unlock.
And on his small case, he's even got a luggage tag.
Which says Airflot. So he's probably...
I don't know what it says, but that again opens. And he's got his his briefcase, which is again quite intricately made, as you can see, with maps of the world in leather.
Is it by the same lady?
No, this is a Mexican gentleman makes those. He's got his leather boots. He's got his golf clubs, his golf umbrella, his tennis rackets, his rugby boots, his rugby ball, his tennis balls.
Yeah, no. This is not true. You have tennis balls made.
Again, he's got a laundry bag. He should have... These drawers are very difficult to open, so I won't have these. And this is called a filofax, which used to be terribly in before mobile phones came in. You put all your names and addresses and stuff in a filofax.
Oh, right, yeah.
And it
it's like
opens,
we say,
yeah.
mini address book.
Yeah.
But
So, yes. Box of tissues, his keys, box of spray, a magnifying glass, and in here he should, I think, have his top... No, it's a straw hat for his holidays.
Yeah, for you have things for all seasons in here.
Again, he's got a wardrobe full of clothes and drawers full of clothes, but we
we'll
won't
probably
open
refrain
all
from
of those.
Yeah.
So that's that floor. We will now go down to the ground floor. The kitchen, and in the kitchen you start off with the cat's toy that bats the ball round. You've got a fire extinguisher. That is a fish kettle for cooking whole big fish.
Fish kettle.
Yes, that's what it's called. You've got a recipe book which opens and a pot for cooking. You've got your tea, sugar and coffee jars. You've got an electric kettle, a toaster and a big jar of spaghetti at the back. And above it you've got your wall clock, your plug sockets and your wall-mounted telephone.
And you tell me, is there spaghetti inside that big jar?
Not real spaghetti, but there's spaghetti in it. Do you want to see it in close-up?
Yes, please. Because I don't believe you have that detailed. Yeah, okay, it's not real spaghetti, but to go to that trouble and create...
It's not real spaghetti, but...
Yeah, but it looks like spaghetti.
Yes. And the jar is real glass.
Believable. Yeah.
I won't put it back because you have to stick all these things back. Right. There is a fridge freezer, which we will go back to, and a fridge. Next to that, you have the dishwasher that opens and you have dishes inside, and we'll quickly go back to that. You've got all your utensils hanging on the back. Then you come to the cooker, the microwave, and below that, the oven. All these things open. Then you have a cupboard with a few things in it. Underneath are all your herbs and spices, which are all individual jars with all individual ingredients in them. You've got your pot trivet for putting your hot pots on, and then cupboard underneath. Then in the corner you've got your dish drainer, your dishcloth. Then you go round to the sink and you've got your rubber gloves, your fairy liquid and a sponge. Now we'll get the rubber gloves for you just to let you have a look at the rubber gloves. Your rubber gloves for doing your washing up in.
Do you use rubber gloves in real life when you do your washing?
Sometimes, that's them. So I'll put those back later. Then you're coming round to the cupboards. You've got your foil stuck on the outside for when you want to foil wrap a turkey or whatever. A cupboard full of ingredients, another cupboard full of ingredients, which I will open, and all these packets come out. I've got Scott's porridge, oats, gravy.
A food bank.
Yes. Do you want me to open the other cupboard?
Well, just out of interest. Right. And you have like packs of juice, and I can't see through the camera, but yeah.
No, close it now. You've got garlic hanging on the outside.
Let's take a look at that. Does it smell garlic?
No. Then you've got, down here, you've got a food processor, a gravy boat, and a special pot for your honey. And that is a bee on the end. Do you want me to take that out so you can see it in the palm of my hand?
Yes, please. Honey pot.
This is your honey pot with a lid that comes off and your honey spoon. And a little bee.
Oh. So who made that?
Oh, I bought it. You've got pages and pages of people worldwide on the internet who make all these things. So I'll just put that up there because I'll have to put it all away properly. You've got an egg timer, which is what we used to use in the olden days for timing eggs. And if you watch very closely, you'll see that the sand in the bottom, when you turn it up, and in real life it takes 3.5 minutes, which is what a boiled egg should take, 3.5 minutes, but obviously because of the size it's much shorter.
So it was about like 3 seconds.
Yeah. You've got a chopping board, a pestle and mortar for grinding your herbs and recipe books, and also a lemon juicer for putting your lemons on to juice the lemons. You've got your kitchen table with your Kit Kat chocolate biscuits, your coffee percolator, your teapot, sugar and coffee jugs, and a couple of mugs. And here you've got
Mint.
some cinnamon buns, which Masha had in real life yesterday, a cinnamon bun.
Yeah, just a piece of it. By the way, there's some left, so we'll probably have it.
So that's that. And you have got ordinary cutlery.
Yeah, that is another surprise.
In the other drawers you've got cooking utensils as well. And can you switch off a minute and I'll get the fridge freezer.
It again?
That's a dishwasher loaded, ready to go with all your plates in it to be washed. And they all come out. I'll put those in there.
They're dirty now, so they need to be washed
they need
first.
to be washed, yes. In this cupboard, you've got your baking equipment, baking trays. Your baking trays. And that's all that's in that cupboard. The lid should come off this little cooking pot. Yes, the lid comes off the cooking pot. And the lids come off the tea, coffee and sugar. And then we get to the... Just put that in the wrong room. The fridge freezer, which came from the back corner. And when I open it, this is the fridge, and it's got in it Mr. Kipling cakes, Anchor butter, Heinz ketchup, marshmallow biscuits and a packet of salmon, fresh vegetables, a loaf of bread, a loaf of sliced bread, milk, orange juice, Coca-Cola, a carton of cakes, tomatoes, eggs and bacon. And in the freezer compartment you've got legs of meat, chicken, ice cream, mince and various bits and pieces.
Unbelievable.
That's in that. Move on to...
That's not real, is it?
No. The landing, I forgot to show you this. If I can get hold of it, it's so small.
Yeah, I know what you did. Pliers.
This is a Louis Vuitton pet carrier for when the cat needs to go to the vet. And if you look closely, it's made in the style of the very famous Louis Vuitton luggage.
Yeah. Now, what's Louis Vuitton? Is it the name
That's
of
a designer.
the maker?
Yes, that's
So
it. Louis Vuitton is extremely famous. You get Louis Vuitton luggage, which is extremely expensive. So I've got a Louis Vuitton pet carrier. That's in the right. We'll go back to the downstairs. A clock that works, a grandfather clock, and a little chair for sitting and reading in peace at the back. And that's it, and a little table.
I would say right at the in front of the entrance door is probably when you're waiting someone to arrive.
Yes.
Maybe you sit in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And it's got a Hessian doormat for wiping your feet.
Hello.
I don't know what's happened to the little black one that was there. Oh, I'll find it. It's probably kicking about someplace. And then in the dining room, this is the dining room, and this is what you call a dumb waiter. And he stands there with a tray of drinks or whatever. So you've got your dumb waiter. On the sideboard, it's called, you've got a little elephant, another clock, and I think a decanter. And on the back table, you've got a champagne in a silver ice bucket, a plant, and decanters. And these...
Some of them have some alcohol in it.
No.
No? I thought yesterday when I was looking at it, it looked like...
And if you look at the decanters, see, I've knocked something else over already, because every time you touch something, if you look at the decanter, you can see that that's a real silver label that says whiskey. So that's your whiskey decanter, then the top comes off, and it's real glass.
Gosh.
So that's that one. Oh, that's what I knocked over him. I'll put that back later.
He's just about the only doll in this house.
Yes.
So he's like the butler's
On the
role.
table, you've got roses in a big silver vase, silver candelabra, and the white wine is in a silver holder. You've got silver goblets, and there's also a cheese board there. In the back cabinet. You've got all different styles of glasses and also bottles of wine in the back. Then you've got your cake stand with all your cakes and pastries on it. And here you've got your trifle, your turkey with the knife and fork that comes off, and you've got your vegetable dishes, which
Ready
as you
to
can see,
serve.
they all come off and the vegetables come out. Then you have your very ornate dresser, and this is
Hang on, give it a second.
solid silver, salt and pepper, cream and silver, and champagne glasses.
So that's the dresser that is
Yes.
in the living room. You've
No,
just
in
taken
the dining room.
in the dining room.
This is
sorry.
from the dining room. You've got a silver bowl, a silver teapot, and another silver bowl. Silver plates and Sunday dishes for serving desserts in, and Sunday dishes here and silver plates. And in this one, you have got your oil and vinegar decanters, and let me just a glass carafe for putting wine in. You've got ordinary wine glasses, in some place I've got white wine glasses, and this is the butter dish. That's the bottom of the butter dish. That's the actual butter dish itself. That's the butter. That's the butter knife. And that's the lid for the butter dish. And these are all solid silver, specially made for me.
Right, you'll remove your hands for a second so I can see it all.
Right, shall I take the lid off the butter dish
yes,
again?
please.
And the blue is a real glass insert, and that's exactly how a butter dish would have been for that style of butter dish.
You need pliers.
Yeah, well, I have got tweezers. Now, in here, you've got some solid silver cutlery, serving spoons, and teaspoons.
These are the ones that you gave me yesterday, right?
In here, you've got your soup spoons and I think your fish knives and forks. In this one, you've got ordinary knives and forks and your dessert spoons. And in this one, you've got butter knives and fish knives and forks. And I will just take out
Each.
no, not one each, but I'll just show you the samples. I designed these and the silversmith made them for me.
What an elaborate piece of work, yeah? Yeah.
And then underneath here you've got serving dishes and plates, and I've got a set of square dishes in real life, just like these. That's why I bought them. And everything is square plates and square bowls. And the cups and saucers.
Just has got everything you need for life.
Yeah, just like a real house.
Yeah. This is the basement.
My son Mark used to own a red Ducati motorbike, so that is built for him.
Yeah.
In the doll's house.
Did it meet his approval, the bike?
Yes, very much so. He was chuffed that I got Mark put on it. Then these are the topiary trees that we showed you earlier.
Yeah.
And I put all the blinds on the windows and all the curtains myself. Though I didn't make them, they came, but they had to be shifted.
Oh, snooker! And that's like the laundry room, no?
Right. Now this is we'll start with this is the other bathroom, and that's, in real life, there's a guy who designs these chairs. He's a Swedish designer and they've got a special name. So I had to buy the replica.
Yeah.
I've made the towels, there's toilet rolls, there's a tissue box, there's soap, sponges, a soap dispenser, toothbrush, mirror on the wall, toilet that opens and closes, toilet roll, shower unit, the pedestal.
And some shampoo and gel
Yes.
bottles.
The pedestal should open. The one in the kitchen certainly doesn't. Yes, so does this one.
Don't put the litter bin.
Oh, you have a waste bin in. It just does open. Not very much, but I can see that it opens and closes. The roses in the vase. The vase was made again out of a bead. So that's that one. Then in here you've got, this is the handyman's room. You see all the tools on the wall. This guy has retired now that made all these handmade tools. But he's a guy called David Shotton, and he's very well respected in the doll's house miniature world for making tools. You've got various, you've got a butane, a flame burner, a vice, hand drill. At the back you've got a washing machine, a washboard, a dryer, a mop and dustpan and brush. And on the shelves you've got a can of oil, a funnel, you've got tins of paint, you've got a ladder, your ironing board, a smaller ladder, you've got your pegs for hanging up your washing.
Yeah.
A bucket, a big hammer.
Where do you dry your
Well,
laundry?
you've got a dishwasher. You've got a washing machine and a dryer.
Oh, right. No. But if you want to just hang it, that's something you're
In
missing.
the imaginary garden that I don't have.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
When the
You've
weather
got-
is good, we should.
You've got
Yeah.
tools in there and more tools. You've got welly boots and scissors, shears. You've got an extension lead and a rubbish bin.
And then, so that's where you have all the tools on the wall.
I mean, it looks like a real room.
It does. It
Doesn't
does. Yeah. Yeah. Very well organised. Right. Now.
This is the leisure room. You've got a dartboard, a chair, the bar, and on the bar you've got cigars, a cigarette lighter, ashtray, and cigarette box.
So you are allowed to smoke in here?
Yes, you are. I will take them out later and show you in miniature. You've got your plant and a vase. You've got your billiards or snooker, whichever you want to play, with your cues in here that come out, and your bowl for your chalk. And
And a chalk inside.
no, there is no chalk inside, but there will be. Then, in the snooker table, you've
Who
got.
made this?
Oh, I can't remember. You've got the, I'll do it with a light one so that it will show. You've got your snooker, which it should go into those pockets, and because it hasn't been used for a while, you can actually put them in there and your snooker ball ends up in there if you wanted to play snooker. So moving round to the cabinet that all the drinks are kept in. All these oranges and lemons, cans of mixers and beer on the top. And as you can see, you've got gin, whiskey, lots of different names of drinks. And down on the bottom, they have got all the different wine glasses. There's siphons, your tankards, your beer glasses, and more bottles of drink.
Disaster. That is a real
You've got-
men's room.
You've got a bureau here.
Oops.
Which,
Fancy how you move. You can move all this furniture easily. Heavy furniture, you just move it about.
see, that's, and all these drawers come out. They've got nothing in them because they're so small, but everything opens and closes. This is your writing desk with your writing set in it. And in here, you've got a real jigsaw. That's a jigsaw.
But it's not made of like separate pieces, no? Oh,
Yes, there's your jigsaw, all cut, ready to be.
But you don't want to disassemble it.
No.
Okay, it will
Well,
take you ages to put it together.
Yes.
Probably with a magnifying glass again. Gosh.
But it's a real handmade jigsaw puzzle.
What's pictured on this? Is that picture of that you can really...
It's a child on a rocking horse.
Oh, right, yeah. Okay, yeah. I can see it now. Yeah, beautiful.
And in here you've got a pencil. In here you've got dominoes, dice, and I won't take this out the packet because I'll never get it back in. But do you know the game Solitaire? You put the balls, they're the little balls that actually fit in these holes.
Oh, so
And I
maybe
think
don't
this
know
was
this
made by the same guy that made the tools, Danny Shotton. The bottom one, I think there might be wrapping paper in here. Oh no, you've got more. You've got cards and a geometry set.
What is this for? Geometry set? To measure things or...
Yeah, when you take geometry, you know, algebra and geometry.
Yeah,
That's your geometry set.
Oh, okay, so that's all like...
I've done that again. Right, here you've got your card table with a couple of chairs and your chessboard.
Yep.
And these are all your your chess pieces. You've got your knights, your queens, your bishops and your pawns all in here. And they're in gold and silver. Oh yes, and here you've got darts because you've got a dartboard on the wall.
Right.
So that's your darts. I don't think there's things in every drawer, but we'll have a look and see. No, I think there's only darts in it.
Yeah, you still have some work to be done.
Yeah, they're all empty. That's your table. And here you have your jukebox. And the lady who makes this had stopped making them, and she made this as the last one specially for me. And it lights up. And that's it. That is the doll's house.
Okay, and I now need a stiff drink because I'm dry from too much talking.
Yeah, you deserve one.